Soy Kim Konrad Tesla. So we know there's a lot of differences if you buy your Tesla in Europe versus the US in terms of charging. So I'm going to show you how we charge our Model X in the US.
Hello Kim, my name is Saul Lopez. You pronounced it a little bit funny there, but that's all right.
Now in our garage is how we typically charge. We have a NEMA 1450 installed, and this is the same thing you would find in RV parks. And you can see what the prong looks like right here in the outlet. And you could charge anywhere in the US. It's 50 amps. You get 27 miles per charge per hour with this. And I just leave this plugged in most of the time like that. And I would press my button. And you can see what the charger looks like here. It's a little bit different. And there you go.
So, a little bit of a joke here. Since you showed me yours, I'm going to show you mine. Come over here. In Europe, and this is the interesting part for you guys in the US, the connector is a bit different. You see, it changes. It's different from what you have in the US. And of course also the charge port on the car itself is a little bit different. We don't have that light surrounding the port itself. We have these three lights here on the right instead. The first one that you showed us, the RV camp connectors, the equivalent here, the one that we have in Europe is different, is a blue adapter that I'm going to show you right now. Okay, this is the one. This thing here allows Tesla owners to plug in single phase 230 volt 32 amp connectors, outlets, sorry. And this allows us to draw energy for a charging rate of about 32 kilometers per hour of charging.
So this is the bag that comes from Tesla that has all the adapters in it. It also comes with an adapter for a regular wall outlet. It's a 120 volt outlet. It gives you about 3 miles per hour of charge. And this is how you would use it, is you would just plug your charger into it, plug it into the wall, and charge your car from the other end right here. And this is great because anywhere you could charge your cell phone, you could use this, you could plug it in any external outlet. And most people, when they go to bed at night, they go to bed for about 10 hours. So if you were to charge it for 10 hours, that would give you about 30 miles. And that's typically about how much most people drive here in the US per day.
Tesla also provides, as part of the original equipment, this one, very funny for US citizens, I suppose, like a pigtail, I don't know. And this is like the equipment that you need to use for your standard wall outlet home, which in Europe means 230 volt, 16 amp, or sometimes 13 amp, and which will allow you to draw about 13 kilometers of range per hour of charge. So overnight, with 10 hours, you can top up your battery with 130 kilometers range, which is much more than the one you have for wall outlets, home wall outlets in the US, because we have a higher voltage than you guys in Europe.
So also in our charging bag, it comes an adapter for when you're in a public setting, and this is a J1772, and it gives you 30 amps, 16 miles per hour per charge, and you can kind of see how this end of the charger is identical to the adapter piece. So your J1772 would go right in here and you could put it into your car and charge your car. So another adapter that we purchased separately that did not come in our bag of goodies was for clothes dryers. A lot of times in the US when you're traveling, people put their washer and dryer in the garages, and you can actually charge your car from the dryer plug. So this is the NEMA 1430 and the NEMA 1030, and these are very similar to the J1772 where you get the 30 amps and you get about 16 miles per hour of charge. The only difference between them is that this one right here with the 4 prongs is for houses that were built after 2000 in the US, and 3 prongs is before 2000.
I also have a bag with goodies, like you said, that Tesla provides. But I have put in here some homemade by electricians who know their job. Homemade adapters. Those are not provided by Tesla. But this one is. It's very similar to the other one, but being red and having 5 pins instead of 3. What this tells you that this is made for 3-phase 230 volt 16 amp connections, and then this allows you to draw 11 kilowatt, which translates into about 50 kilometers per hour of charging.
So if you wanted an option for fast charging, of course you could order the beautiful Tesla wall charger and install it in your home, and that's about 100 amps and it gives you 50 miles of charge per hour.
Tesla also sells the Tesla wall charger in Europe, and in Europe you can use it with charging power ranging from 4 to 22 kilowatts, but I don't have it. What I do have, and I'm going to show that, is Type 2 cable. This is exactly the same type of connector as you have seen the UMC has. It's the Type 2 connection, and you can use this in many public charging stations in Europe. So I also carry this cable. It's a 3-phase 32 amp cable, so I can charge in public stations that use the Type 2 ports and connectors.
Then there's superchargers, and Tesla is the only EV in the world that's capable of charging at 120 kilowatts. That's equal to about 170 miles in 30 minutes. Elon's actually expressed that he might triple this in the future, which would give us 350 kilowatts. That would give us 90% charge in 8 minutes.
Now this is a funny one, because it looks like a gas nozzle at the petrol station, right? Type 2 for Tesla, just the standard one, and this bit here is the CHAdeMO adapter. The Japanese have these different charging port, and the difference with all the others that we have just seen in the video is that this one uses direct current, like the superchargers, but at lower power. The CHAdeMO charger can go up to 40-something 50 kilowatts power. While the supercharger, like you mentioned, of course, we also have them in Europe, exactly like you in the US, 120, 125 maybe kilowatt power. And it's just a different port, of course. This is the one that you will see on superchargers in Europe. And I think that's it. So that was it for Europe. This is the things that you need to use. Thanks, Kim. See you next.
I hope you enjoyed watching this today, and if you're not following me already, my name is Kim and my YouTube channel is Like Tesla, and if you're already following us, make sure you follow Saul Lopez. We'll put his description below. Thanks for watching.
If you like our videos, please press the like button and comment below. That really helps my channel grow, as it tells YouTube to share our videos with others and help spread the word of sustainability and EVs.